it can be. But I already imagine it. But there's just a light. Oh, there's what I thought. There's a bench from side to side.
Oh yeah. Oh, I bet it was. Yeah. Because with this baffle keeps the heat from rolling back and coming back on. If the heat hits this, it comes off this way. But they'll open the door back here. They'll open this scuttle, and that'll cause a flash. And this whole area will flash right over. And the reason why we can do it safely is because it's all up here, and we're so much lower than the floor.
And there's
But even
emergency. This is an emergency.
We haven't bothered using that one in years. There's actually one on the floor. We haven't used it in years. It was actually very scary.
Only 3 boards.
No, the OSB. We have one on each side. Then you cut the ones to fit the door. On the top, it was 2 boards. They overlap. You put them up there, and you open them up. But then on the chains adjust to be able to tighten them up into the sides here. And once you get it tightened up, then you run a 2x4 in there, and you turn the 2x4 from this to that, and it pinches everything up.
Oh, you can do that?
Yep. And that's when, because that tightens everything up, that's why. You take your burn barrel, throw it up in that corner, get it going, you have like talk about your OSB. The whole time, you sit down here and you enjoy the show.
Yeah.
There's a smoke, you can see the smoke come down like you saw. The smoke comes down, you can see it layering. Early enough into it, you can take your hand and put it up. Once it gets to the point where it's good and hot here, it'll burn you good. But earlier you can actually hold your hand here, take the glove off, hold your hand here, it's relatively cool. As you raise it, you can feel the heat. But you do that when this is still early. Once you get to the point where it's going to start flashing. Well, the speaker sits here, right? The safety will sit here with the hose line. The hose line comes right down here through the floor, right? So the safety sits there. And the reason why we're sitting there and we're lower is because we're here longer. We're going to put.
Yes, sir.
Instructor rules. Yep. So Captain Probst gives his speech, talks about the layering, talks about smoke, and then he tells one of the other instructors to open the door and open the vent.
This one is the one that is open regularly, right?
Well, the door and the if it's really good in here, you can actually do it with just opening the door. Because what that does is that gives that airflow. Because what happens is with everything shut, the fire starts to smother itself. It can't breathe. So when he says, okay, open the top vent, he'll open the top vent, you'll see that smoke rolling, and then you'll see the cooler air coming in, and it actually rolls up and rolls right in there. And then when they open the door, then it'll flash, because that's where you get your flash, because you'll sit there and see the rollover a little bit, and then when you open that door, you open it, depending on the day, the temperature, humidity. Hot day like this, we can open the door and leave that one shut. It'll flash.
But the other vents, sir, you usually don't open this.
No, we've not. Those haven't worked in years.
Okay, sir.
We make it all work with just these two. And this door here is not locked. That's emergency exit. So if we get in here and somebody's flipping out, or we go, holy crud, this thing's really out of control, we lose water for whatever reason, we can say evacuate, and the 2 rows dump out in both directions. Instead of everybody line up, go, go, and then piling up like 4.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the instruction. See, it's just a knot. So your chain can come up. Yep. You drop the chain through with the board, you draw it tight, and you bring it forward and it holds it in place. And that's the same thing on these sides. And that way, when you have the plywood up there, come on over your camera. Pull on that and tighten it up. Bump up the floor.
So, sir, the helmet, there is just a regular helmet that is covered with insulating.
Yeah.
If that. But we will not mess that part. Here.
But it's some kind of silver shield. I don't know what the exterior is. This is a Nomax.
It's actually reflective fire resistant too.
Mm,
Same
yeah.
thing that you
That you would use for proximity suits.
Yeah.
Yep. See, it just sits over top of the helmet, and it keeps you from burning up your helmet. Because that helmet was a mistake.
Alright.
See how it bubbles it?
Yeah, totally burned.
See how it's distorted?
That's still MC, right?
Hmm?
That's an MC.
No. This one is this is our old style helmet.